Hi folks, this is Darryl Legacy, Instructional Designer at Hack. In this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of captions or subtitles for your videos. I'll show you how to have YouTube automatically generate captions, or how to upload a script if you used one to record your video. This video is going to assume you already know how to upload a video to YouTube. So if you don't know how to do that, please watch our video linked in the description before this video. Captions are a really important part of accessibility. We typically think of them as something that helps students who have some kind of hearing difficulty, and that's absolutely true. A video with no captions is difficult or impossible for someone to understand if they can't hear you speaking. That's why the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 requires that all materials be accessible to everyone, including those with a disability, or that accommodations be made. You might think, well, I don't have any students with hearing difficulty this semester, so I don't need captions. But there are a couple problems with this. First, you may not always know whether a student has a disability or not. Some students may not want to share this information, or they may not even know that they should share it with their instructor. Second, adding captions can help students who have technological limitations, such as problems with their speakers or slower internet that causes a lag between the video and the audio. Lastly, captions can help students whose first language is not English. This is true even if your captions are in English. Being able to both hear and see the same words can be a huge help to a student who may not be fully proficient with English. Plus, the captions allow them to more easily look up the translation or definition of a word if they need to. If you've watched the video in the description, you should already know how to upload one to YouTube. If you haven't uploaded a video yet, please do so and return to this step. It doesn't need to be long, but it should have some speaking. After you've uploaded a video, sign into your YouTube account. Click on Your Videos in the menu on the left. You should now see all the videos you've uploaded. Click the YouTube Studio button in the upper right, then click Videos on the left side of the screen. This is where you can edit or delete your videos. If you hover over one of the videos, you'll see several icons pop up. Click the pencil icon all the way to the left, which shows you more details. When the new page opens, click the More Options tab at the top. Scroll down to where it says Original Video Language Subtitles and CC. Below that, it may already say English by YouTube Automatic. This means YouTube has attempted to make captions for your video automatically. This usually happens a short time after your video has been uploaded. If it doesn't say English by YouTube Automatic, you may need to select English United States as the language in the drop-down menu. These automatic captions are not very accurate, though they are better than nothing. Here's an example from a video I made previously.
Hi folks, Darryl Legacy here, Instructional Designer at Hack. This video will show you how to schedule recurring Zoom meetings and share the link with your students. Go to the My Hack homepage and click on Zoom Video Conferencing.
You'll notice that many of the words are correct, though there are misspellings from proper nouns like my name and hack. But the real problem is the lack of punctuation, which can make it very hard for a student to understand, especially for a very technical subject. If you're recording a Zoom class meeting or a very long improvisational lecture, these captions may be your only option. You can go back and type or correct all the captions while you watch it, but this probably isn't feasible for a very long video. However, if you're recording smaller lectures and have a script, you can upload it. Accurate captions aren't the only advantage to using a script. It may force you to slow down, helping your students understand all the concepts. And it can often make for a shorter video since you don't have to fumble with what to say. It also can help you make sure you don't forget anything important. So if you aren't using a script, you may want to consider one. If you aren't sure how to use a script as you record, we'll be making a video soon that will show you how to do this in Camtasia. In contrast, here's the same video, but with captions that I uploaded.
Hi folks, Darryl Legacy here, Instructional Designer at Hack. This video will show you how to schedule recurring Zoom meetings and share the link with your students. Go to the My Hack homepage and click on Zoom Video Conferencing.
If you've recorded your video using a script, make sure you have it saved somewhere. A Word document or Notepad or a notes file is fine, as you don't need any special formatting for it. Come back to this More Options section of your video. Underneath where it shows the language of your video, there's a small blue Subtitles link. Click it. Click the blue Add button under Subtitles. This will now show you a small window with your video and 3 options for how to add captions. The first lets you upload a file, but it must be properly formatted with timing set for each caption, so it's not going to help us. The third option lets you type them, but it is very time consuming. The second option is the one we want, so click on it. By the way, if you don't have a script and still want accurate captions, this is the best way to do it. You start the video and type what you hear as it plays. If you have the box checked that says pause video while typing, it will wait every time you start typing and will restart when you stop typing. However, we have a script. Go to whatever document contains your typed script and copy it. Then paste it into this window and click Set Timings. YouTube is now synchronizing your script with the words you spoke. In my experience, this is very accurate, even when you have long pauses or lots of filler words. This can take a little while, especially if your video is quite long. I usually plan for about a minute of processing per minute of the actual video, though it's often less. Click the 2 arrows on the right and it will show you your video with the captions. If it's still working, just come back later and try again. When it's finished, you should now see a small window with your video. If you click play, it will start to play and will show your captions on the screen. You can watch the whole video if you want to make sure they line up correctly, but I usually only watch the first 10 seconds or so. That's usually enough to know if it worked. Click Save Changes in the upper right, and the new screen should now say Subtitles Published. You can now close this window, or click to watch it play. Click the Return to YouTube Studio button on the upper right, and then the Videos link again on the left. This will show all your videos again, and if you need the link for any of them, just click the 3 small dots on the right edge, and then Get Shareable Link. This copies the link to the clipboard, and you can paste it in D2L or an email or anywhere you need. 2 final points here. Most students with a hearing challenge will already know how to view closed captions on YouTube. However, it's worth telling students either in the video description, in an email to the class list, or somewhere else in D2L that they can click the small CC button on the video to see the captions. If you do upload a script, it's also a good idea to tell them that you did this because many students are so used to awful automatic YouTube captions that they just ignore that button. The final point. Consider uploading the script document itself as a PDF or text file into D2L somewhere near the video, or even just pasting it into a D2L window. This can be a huge help to any student whose internet is enough to get into D2L, but too slow to properly load a YouTube video. This step isn't necessary, but it's definitely worth polling your students to see if anyone might be interested. You already have the hard part done, so uploading the script into D2L is a small extra step. That's it for putting captions on your videos. It's helpful for students, but it also helps satisfy the legal requirement of making your class accessible. If you're already using a script when you record, uploading to YouTube is an easy way to do this. Thanks, and if you have any questions, please contact me or anyone else in the CDI team.